clearly not looking at his dashboard, clearly not looking at his pit board. He's going to score no points for that.
Yeah, not really what you'd expect from Agnaiya. Tough day at the office for him. Last lap then underway. Pecobagnaiya was 3/4 of a second clear of Espargaro when he started the last lap of yesterday's sprint, and he fluffed his lines into turn 5. Alex Espargaro not close enough to wrestle back that podium he so desperately craves here in Catalonia. Surely history will not repeat itself for Bagnaia here on Sunday in this Grand Prix. He's so good at bouncing back from adverse situations. He's so good at quickly turning the page, as he said previously. This will be one of the best wins of his career.
He's just going through turn 5 now. Look, left-hand side of your screen. He's safely through turn number 5. 6 now completed into 7. We're with the battle for third now into turn number 5. Marc Marquez still holding on. Bagnaia half a lap away.
Marc Marquez needs one of those big truck signs, wide load, doesn't he? Because he can't make himself any wider as he tries to defend against this late onslaught coming from Alex Espargaro. Alex Espargaro, where will be the last lap attack? It has to come. It's his final Grand Prix in front of his home crowd. Can he get close enough to attack Marquez? We come into turn 10. Pecobagnaiya well through the stadium section. Marc Marquez clinging on for dear life here for a third successive podium for the first time in 4.5 years.
Bagnaia has 2 more corners to go. Redemption is closing in for Pecobagnaiya into the final corner now. He's almost home.
We're on board with Alex Espargaro out of the final corner. What a bounce back for Pecobagnaiya here in Barcelona. He wins a Catalan Grand Prix ahead of Jorge Martin. Marc Marquez will hang on. There is late home heartache for Alex Espargaro. Marc Marquez 14th to 3rd. What a ride by the 8 times world champion. 4th place goes for Alex Espargaro. Fabio Di Gianantonio clawed his way up to 5th with a stunning late charge. He picked off Raul Fernandez for 5th on that last lap. Alex Marquez 7th, Binder 8th. Bastianini will drop out of contention from 9th after his dreadful day here in Barcelona. Quartararo got Oliveira and Bezzecchi on the last lap. What a ride by Quartararo. Acosta does salvage 14th place after his early crash. But take a bow, Pecobagnaiya. He was absolutely crestfallen, beside himself yesterday with the crash on the last lap when he was cruising to the Tissot sprint win here. All eyes on him again. How could he bounce back? Was he being dismantled by the pressure of trying to hunt down Jorge Martin in the championship? But as he so often does, he fights his way back to the top step of the podium. What a performance by the world champion.
Yeah, you have to take the rough with the smooth with Pecobagnaiya, I guess, because you get plenty of both, as you say. As big a blunder as that was yesterday in the Tissot sprint, boy did he put it right this afternoon, showing exactly why he's the world champion, showing also why he's human. But many a rider would not have come back from that, and having lost the first couple of positions early on, of course he was passed by Martin and Acosta early on, Pecobagnaiya kept his head and keeps himself firmly on Jorge Martin's shoulder in the World Championship.
That's what you call going from 0 to hero in the space of 24 hours. Utterly brilliant by Bagnaia. Let's get the thoughts of the factory Ducati boss, Gigi Dall'Igna.
Gigi, when Pecco puts a race together, he's absolute class. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, for sure, Pecco is for sure one of the best riders of the history. He is a double champion. He did fantastic race like today. Yesterday he made a mistake, but if you want to win sometimes it's like this, so you have to accept this.
Big congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Mark, that looked like a long, hard race on that soft rear. Tell us how you keep doing that, and also about the great fight to the end with Aleix.
Yeah, I mean, I chose the soft. I know that was risky, but it was the only solution to attack from the beginning, because normally if you are with the medium, you stuck there behind the others in the beginning, and then you cannot, it's not possible to overtake. So that position on 14th place forced me to put that soft. Unlucky today I start bad. I didn't make a good start, and then step by step, I know that the race was long. I didn't stress the tires, and then when I overtake Aleix, I catch him, I overtake him, I try to push, but the tire was already finished. But I was able to defend the position, so super happy. Sorry for Aleix because it was his last race here in Circuit de Catalunya. But happy that in a difficult circuit we are with these top guys again.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, unbelievable job by Marc Marquez. I think maybe sorry, not sorry for Aleix Espargaro there. This was their brilliant fight that went all the way down to the checkered flag. Marc Marquez on the soft rear tyre to finish on the podium. Absolutely stellar job. Aleix Espargaro was a couple of tenths quicker than him on that final lap, but just could not find a way through. One of the latest breakers in history, one of the hardest riders to overtake, Marc Marquez, as Aleix Espargaro found out to his cost here this afternoon. Gigi Dall'Igna in Parc Fermé there with a massive grin and a thumbs up. Is the decision already been taken? Jorge Martin thinks it is. It looks like it is Martin versus Marc Marquez for that final place in the factory team. As the fans come onto the circuit for a very special podium celebration. Jorge Martin then second here in Catalunya. He's with Simon in Parc Fermé.
Jorge, we know how you like to win, but it must feel so good to bank that 20 points for your fantastic championship year. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, I'm super happy, super proud about the race. Today was a tough one. Starting from 7th was a difficult one, but I did perfectly. I executed perfectly the first corner, coming into 4th. Then I felt great. I was saving some tire, but even though I was overtaking all of the riders, at some point I felt Pecco had something else. I just tried to keep the pace always, and at the end, I had nothing less on my pocket. I just tried to finish. I saw we had a big gap. I tried to put some pressure on Pecco, but it was difficult. Así que nada, gracias a todos. Ha sido una carrera complicada y esperemos a la siguiente. Gracias por el apoyo.
Great work. Congratulations.
Feels like a very mature weekend by Jorge Martin. Didn't push when he didn't have the package underneath him in the sprint yesterday. Happy to settle for 4th place, take the points, move on to Mugello, and that was a real hard-fought 2nd place. It's a different Martinator we're dealing with, isn't it, in 2024? Of course, he would have loved nothing more than winning in front of his home crowd here in Catalunya. But he just keeps totting up those podiums, keeps totting up the big points finishes, and 0 to hero. What a ride, what a world champion. Pecobagnaiya race winner, he's with Simon.
Pecco, when you put a race together, it's something special. Tell us about today's Pecco Reserva.
Honestly, I was very angry about yesterday, but I was knowing that the potential was good enough to being able to win the race. I tried everything. At the start wasn't easy because other riders were pushing a lot. But then when I saw that they were starting to struggle a bit with the front, I started to push more, and the pace was fantastic, the bike was fantastic. My team did an incredible job yesterday to set up the bike again. Very happy, and now looking forward to home GP.
Huge congratulations.
Yeah, the flight home to Mugello is going to feel very, very sweet, isn't it, for Pecobagnaiya? As he said, he was kicking himself, so angry for blowing it on the last lap in the sprint. Talking about settling scores with turn 5. Through he goes on Jorge Martin. What a win. Got to be right up there with one of the best of his career. When you think of what happened to him yesterday, to put it all behind him so quickly, the mark of a great world champion, Lewis.
Yeah, he's now taken 3 Sunday wins this season. But despite all of that, he trails by 39 points in the World Championship. The customary Davide Tardozzi celebration. Very different scenes to what we saw from him around about 24 hours ago, when he could barely believe what he was watching when Pecobagnaiya crashed out of the lead. Something of an enigma at times, isn't he? It feels the higher the pressure, the better Pecobagnaiya gets, and boy did he answer some questions this afternoon. Beaten today, but 20 very valuable points as he continues his incredible record this season. Outside of Jerez, he's scored minimum 20 points in every Grand Prix this season. Pecobagnaiya, though, takes the full 25 this afternoon and rights the wrongs of yesterday. Despair in the sprint, delight in Sunday's full-length Grand Prix. Rodney Zacks, the Monster Energy chairman and CEO, will present the winning constructor prize.